welcome to LWF Thursday Throwdown. We're here again with another stacked card, and we're going to get right into the action as we head down to the arena for our very first match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 200.
Well, I guess Bama Dave decided to attack Tommy Bronx on the ramp down to the ring. Bama Dave not happy about his loss last week, and him and Tommy Bronx going at it on the entrance ramp. Right by the stage, starting things off hot here tonight. Unlike my commentary, hope everyone's having a great week. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, the North-South connection has definitely not been. They've had a disconnect, and I think they're charged up like a couple of pieces of dynamite right here on the stage. Tommy Bronx going after Bama Dave. I don't know if they're going to make their way down to the match, down to the ring or not. Bama Dave with a series of clotheslines there. Good Lord. Ripcord and a drop kick from Bama Dave. As Dave throws Tommy Bronx down towards the ring. Let's see if we can get this one in the ring at some point today. Well, they're at ringside. That's a good start. You know, sometimes these brawls can go on for what feels like forever, but Tommy Bronx thrown into the ring, and now Bama Dave going in after him, and this match is getting underway. Tommy Bronx striking back. Took a lot of damage up there on the entrance ramp, but not enough to keep him down. Bama Dave, though, getting back in control. Last week, you remember, they had a match, and it was quite the match, and then there was an attack afterwards by Tommy Bronx on Bama Dave. I think thus breaking up the North-South connection. And now Bama Dave going for the pin here, looking for some revenge. Just a one count as Tommy Bronx kicks out. Tommy Bronx rolls outside, comes back in real quick. Bama Dave with the upper hand though. Again, happy Thursday. Hope everyone's doing well. We got Gunmen in the chat here with us. Somebody else might show up. No one else might show up. Who knows? Bama Dave all over Tommy Bronx, now gloating to the fans, who I do not think are very receptive of Bama Dave's attempts to win them over. Tommy Bronx now going after the arm of Bama Dave. Where's he again? As I said last week, both of these guys have had much more success in the tag team divisions than they have as single superstars. Bama Dave tried for the United States title twice. I think Tommy Bronx actually won the U.S. title. No, excuse me, he did. He won the Gift of the Gods Championship last season and was a United States title holder for a week, I think. 2 weeks, something like that. And now, big right hand by Bama Dave. Tommy Bronx barely hanging on to those ropes on the apron. Oh, slingshots. Bama Dave's throat right off that top rope. But now Tommy Bronx laying in right hands to Bama Dave, who is out on the mat. Oh wait, Bama Dave maybe playing possum there a little bit. Spear takes him down. Well, spear double leg takedown. I think that's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other as that goes. Has him in the electric chair position. And Oh, good Lord, face buster. Tommy Bronx out on the canvas. Bama Dave working him over in this grudge feud. And here comes Bama Dave with the Bama Jammer, trying to get Tommy Bronx to submit. I don't know if you're going to get him to submit, though, especially not in a intense rivalry like this. Bama Dave just throwing Tommy Bronx around the ring now, showing off his power. Bronx though with a nice elbow to counter, and now we're into the back and forth, the 1 and 2. Bama Dave though getting the better of Bronx in that last exchange. Dave, I've never understood that, why you would stand there and tell somebody to hit you harder than they've already hit you. It's, I mean, I guess there's a certain machismo to it, but it seems really dumb to tell somebody to hit you and then allow them to do it. Stomp by Tommy Bronx, taking a page out of Dr. Bob's book. 1, 2, 3, and Tommy Bronx gets the win. Tommy Bronx busted open. Didn't see that earlier in the match. Getting another big win over Bama Dave. At this rate, this rivalry is going to be over before we even get to Halloween Havoc. All right, well, as we go back to the, what was it? They called it the Control Center. Wasn't that where Sean Mooney was always at in the, on Saturday mornings? Back at the WWE Control Center, the LWF Control Center. As we prepare for our next match, a LWF TV title defense by Kylie, who won last week, had a win over Gilbert last week. And so she will defend the title again this week. That's one successful title defense. I know a lot of people will say that wouldn't count, but we're going to count it just for, shits and giggles here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Television Championship.
Here he comes, the challenger for the television title, old Johnny Neckbeard. A fixture, one could say, in the television title division. Has not evolved, has not improved. He's the exact same as he was the very first time he stepped foot in the LWF. Well, no, that's not true. His moveset has changed a little bit.
It's Chelsea.
And your television champion, won the triple threat at Fall Brawl. The one and only Kylie defeated both Rob Pinoy and Wick Vaya in a triple threat elimination match to win the title. And will defend it here tonight against Johnny Neckbeard. This third gunman's favorite wrestler in the locker room. There it is, the television title.
Introducing the challenger from the internet, weighing in at 388 pounds, the Giant. And his opponent, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 228 pounds, the World Television Champion,
Now, Kylie going to hand the championship over. Beautiful title there that he's showing to Johnny Neckbeard. I don't think there's going to be much of a favorite in this matchup. And someone has to win. Many people hoping Johnny Neckbeard dethrones Kylie. Some people hoping that the train wreck that is Kylie as television champion continues. Who knows? Going for a waistlock, that's not a great idea against somebody the size of Johnny Neckbeard. His Neckbeard now takes Kylie down to the ground. Oh, a nice spinning head scissors takedown, maybe? That's what we'll call it. They send Neckbeard into the corner. Beautiful bulldog out of the corner for Kylie, and now Neckbeard's, I was going to say he was a little taken aback, but I guess we're going to get a 1-2 in this match as well. Neckbeard throwing some punches. Kylie throwing punches back now. Neckbeard getting a bit of an advantage, but nobody seems to have the clear power or striking advantage yet. Kylie getting a couple of licks in. There we go, there's a couple more. And a super kick. Neckbeard is stunned. Kylie, nice Russian leg sweep. Nip up by Neckbeard though, completely no-selling all the damage from earlier tonight as now Kylie comes off the top rope. Cross body. And it has Neckbeard down, but not even a 1 count. Kylie with a dive. Suicide dive right through the ropes. Takes out Neckbeard on the floor. Spoke with Kylie earlier about her controversial win. So there's nothing controversial about it. She's just been underestimated. She's a strong, beautiful, independent woman, and anybody who doesn't think so can meet her in the ring. And Kylie now being slow to get up. Back suplex from Neckbeard, but Kylie has a punch, has a right hand waiting for Neckbeard. Drop toe hold by Kylie. Looks like she's looking for something here. Might be looking for that unprettier. That's what she won the match with last week. No, against Gilbert, bit of a Superman punch there by Neckbeard as Neckbeard starting to roll again. Doesn't take a whole lot, just to have him on the ground. Have a slight slope, he'll roll. Now Neckbeard going up to the top rope. What's he got in mind here? Corkscrew 450, and now goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. That's the end of the Kylie title reign. And new.
Here is your winner, and new World Television Champion, the Giant Mark.
Take a picture. There he is, Johnny Neckbeard with the title. As we go back to the control center and Sean Mooney. A champion we can identify. It can be certain. Yeah, that is true. That is true. He does. Oh. He just eats a lot of candy. And he's always talking about his blood sugar. I don't know what he means. Oh, Johnny Neckbeard, the new television champion. Tommy Bronx continues to wreak havoc on Bama Dave. Now we have a very interesting matchup coming out of the World Heavyweight Championship division. Of course, we know Crusher, the champion, will face Dr. Bob, the King of the Ring winner at Halloween Havoc. This is a very interesting matchup. We'll get into it when the competitors get down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Hooligan!
Their gunman asked for this match, actually. He was backstage talking to Commissioner Zevon, and his opponent walked by and basically said something snarky about his opponent wasting opportunities. And so Commissioner Zevon thought it might be a good idea to have these two guys go at it. Maybe show Hooligan that there was something to waiting for the right time. We'll see what we mean when the opponent gets it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Money in the Bank.
From Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Wildman Tommy.
He is Mr. Money in the Bank. He has had that briefcase for a couple of months now. Has not cashed it in. Has threatened to cash it in several times, but has not followed through as of yet. He has been holding on to it, like he says, for the right time. Gunmen saying that he's been a waste of the money in the bank, that he should have cashed in already. Had several times where Crusher was down and weakened. Maybe they can settle their differences tonight in the ring. Tommy Rich and Crusher going at it. Tommy Rich, beautiful backbreaker. The Crusher has Crusher down now, and Rich starts out in control. Going for a pin early here. One, just a 1 count as Crusher kicks out. The Crusher, third Gunman, kicks out. I can't help it. They look so much alike, Crusher and Gunman do. It's just very, very easy to get them confused. They're almost brothers. I mean, now Tommy Rich with a knee to the back of the head of Gunman. Gunman going to the apron, trying to look for a little bit of a respite out there, but Tommy Rich right back out after him after the spear off the apron, but Gunman laying in wait. Big strikes to Tommy Rich. And now sends Rich into the barricade. And Gunman goes back into the ring. Will Gunman look for the countout victory here? We've seen him win by countout before. We've also seen him break that count, jumping off the top turnbuckle to the outside. Gunman a bit of a daredevil. Tommy Rich with some elbows creating separation. Rich going for that knife edge chop, and it was blocked by Gunman. Gunman with a beautiful belly to belly. In control of Rich at the moment, sends him into the ropes. What's he got here? Drop down. Well, grabs the arm, swing around, nice swinging neck breaker by third Gunman. Grabbed one leg takedown now, has Tommy Rich on the mat, and a series of kicks. Gunman, he may respect you at times outside the ring, but he will definitely show no quarter inside the ring. Tommy Rich, with that boot again. Holding onto that arm to get extra leverage with that kick to the face. That really hurts, ladies and gentlemen. That'll bust you open right there on your cheek, too, if you're not careful. Taking Gunman over to the top, to the turnbuckle, head into the top turnbuckle. Going after the legs here. Tommy Rich just working over Gunman, putting on a clinic. Oh yeah, I can already hear the excuses from Gunman now. Tommy Rich has a loaded boot. Referee checked it before the match. One, Gunman almost snuck away with one there after that suplex. Another belly-to-belly suplex, beautiful by Gunman. Knee right to the forehead of Tommy Rich. Gunman once again in control. Very back and forth matchup. Both of these guys very evenly matched up. Oh, nice clothesline. Turns Tommy Rich inside out. Gunman going quick to go up to the top. Oh, Alabama Jam. Going for it right here. 1, 2, not enough. Gunman with that leg drop off the top rope. Beautiful, the thing of beauty. A little tribute to beautiful Bobby Eaton. But Tommy Rich able to kick out of it. Drop down by Tommy Rich, leapfrog. Has Gunman, no, Gunman reverses it into a DDT. Gunman in full control of this match at the moment. And now clotheslines Rich to the outside. What's Gunman looking for here? Tommy Rich up to his feet. Now Gunman, well, I'm not sure exactly what that was, but it did not hit its intended target at all. Gunman might have a broken hip bone. What is it? Oh, never mind. Anyway, that'll break your hip though, falling like that, right on the back of it. That's a series of punches from Tommy Rich. Gunman out on the floor. Tommy Rich posing inside the ring. Gunmen with a strike to the lower back. Rich with a strike to the lower back of third. Gunmen, I think he was going for a tackle into the leg there, into the knee. Drop down, there's a clothesline lariat from Rich. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. And with the big lariat, Tommy Rich gets the win.
Here is your winner, Wildman Tommy Rich.
Gotta think if Gunmen didn't go for that big move off the top rope to the outside, he could have had that one, but he was in full control until that moment, and Tommy Rich took over and just had enough to get the win. Let's see what Gunmen has to say later on about that. Coming up next is our #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental title. Whoever wins this match will face Dr. Bob next week for the IC title. So that'll be a good match. Of course, Dr. Bob defending the IC title next week, and then has a World Heavyweight Championship match at the pay-per-view. So lots of turnaround here in the or lots of never mind, I'll shut up. Let's go down to the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the edge of reality, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Gabedust, big win over Standing One last week, and now looking to be the first person to face Dr. Bob for the Intercontinental Championship. Gabedust, of course, ups and downs over the past few weeks. Lost in a really embarrassing match to Gilbert and the Standing One at the Fall Brawl pay-per-view, but of course came back, won the match against Standing One. And he will be taking on the person who is currently technically the #1 contender. Again, no automatic rematches. Spuddy back down to the bottom of the rankings. And here he is.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 273 pounds, Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff.
The one and only Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff. Nikita slowly building win after win in this division, and earned the top spot. He looks to solidify that here with the defeat of Gabedust. You couldn't find two more different competitors. Nikita, rather quiet, takes care of business, strong man, power wrestler. Gabedust, pretty much the exact opposite of that. In constant motion, uses speed and quickness for the most part, although he is stronger than he looks. That is definitely something you could say about Gabedust, but also very unorthodox style. in the ring. We'll see if the unorthodoxy, is that right? That sounds right. Sure, that's a word. Nice DDT counter by Nikita Koloff will cause trouble for Nikita, who's very much a traditionalist. Slamming Gabedust head into the floor. Again, the power of Nikita Koloff. Gabedust will have to try and keep his distance. Create separation. Is it right here? Nikita just squeezing the life out of Gabedust. Trying to damage those ribs. Ooh. Gabedust escapes. Has a series of punches, but hip toss countered by Nikita. Gabedust rolls out of the ring. One thing about Nikita, you won't find him backing down a whole lot. Oh, nice flapjack by Gabedust. Again, unorthodox. I'm sure that was the last thing Nikita was expecting somebody to do, especially to a man of his size. Now working the legs of the much bigger man. Smart move by Gabedust if you can slow Nikita down. Nikita's much like a machine. He is very hard to injure. And even if he is injured, it's hard to even get him to show pain. Just a 1 count. They don't call him the Russian Nightmare for nothing. Nikita goes to the top rope. Oh, and Gabedust catches him coming off the top rope. Gabedust playing a little bit of possum. Nice DDT from Gabedust. Gabedust looks to get something going here. If he can get a little bit of momentum, he could probably do some good damage, but he's got to keep the attack on Nikita. And here you go. Oh, sidewalk slam by Nikita. Takes Gabedust right back down to the mat. Gabedust having a hard time getting up, sitting into the turnbuckle. There's a clothesline. Nikita again has Gabedust up. The power of Nikita. Nice power slam. Nikita takes time to gloat a little bit. Not sure if that was wise. I don't think Uncle Ivan would like that. And there's a boot right to the shoulder of Gabedust. But Gabedust, well, was looking to come back. Nikita blocking the jobber detector, or the whatever that was. There's a nice big leg drop by Gabedust. Nikita still reeling a little bit. Gabedust taking it to Nikita. Beautiful neck breaker, but again, Gabedust taking time to dance and gloat. What's he got here? There's that leg drop again. Nikita right back up. Sling blade, Russian sickle. 1, 2. No, that's not enough. Or that was a sling blade by Nikita. Sorry. There it is. The Russian sickle by Nikita. That should be it. 1, 2, 3. And Nikita Koloff wins over a very game Gabedust, but he will face Dr. Bob next week. Nikita Koloff, the Russian Nightmare, taking on the King of the Ring, the Intercontinental Champion, Dr. Bob, next week for the IC title. That's going to be an interesting match, folks. You won't want to miss that one. And now we head back to the control center. and Sean Mooney. Hey everyone, it's Sean Mooney here at the WWE Control Center. I can't do a Sean Mooney voice, I'm sorry. All right, let's see if we can get this one loaded up. This will be our main event of the evening. Match coming to you out of the tag team division. A rematch from last week. These two guys do not like each other. Their two teams do not like each other. And I got confused last week. I'm sorry. I implied that the Fulton Sons of Funk were the tag team champions. That is not the case. The Heavenly Bodies, Dr. Tom Pritchard and Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey with their manager Jim Cornette, are the LWF tag team champions. Let's go down to the ring and get this one started. Oh, the refs take it out by Dave Fulton at the very beginning of the match. Samoan drop by Dave Fulton. Dr. Tom Pritchard struggling to get to his feet. The referee still down. Dave Fulton not looking for weapons, though. You would think he'd be going right after a weapon. Beautiful forearm, springboard forearm off of the second rope, or off of the middle rope by Tom Pritchard. And now Pritchard going for the pin here. 1, 2, not enough. Fulton kicks out. Big right hand by Pritchard. Fulton rolls towards the corner and out onto the apron. I don't think he's going to get what he thinks he's going to get out there. Stunner over the top rope, and now Fulton on the outside. Pritchard out after him. Sends him back into the ring. Dr. Tom Pritchard, a true technician and innovator in the world of wrestling, especially tag team wrestling. Great trainer and mentor to many, many individuals in the wrestling business. And now Fulton goes out, but Pritchard, tope suicida right after him. Pritchard now with a headlock on the outside. Getting that extra torque as he torques back on the headlock. And now goes inside the ring. Is he going to look for the count out here? No. He's going to let Fulton get in. Oh, there's that forearm again. What a beautiful maneuver by Pritchard. No wonder he goes back to it so often. I certainly wouldn't expect a guy his size to be doing that move. Not to say that, not to take anything away from the Fultons and their high flying, but Pritchard is a large dude, a thick individual, I guess you could say. But he is nimble and agile as can be. Of course, the Fultons are too, so definitely a good matchup between these two. As we saw in the previous, we saw last week, Dave Fulton looking to get his win back, so to speak, going up to the top rope. Again, you see how agile he gets up on that top rope. Big elbow drop by Fulton. Is this going to be enough to put Pritchard away? 1, 2, no, Pritchard getting the kick out. At 2. Fulton stays on him, though. One thing you don't want to let your opponent, especially a guy like Pritchard, get too much breathing room. Oh, goes for the tope himself. Pritchard sidesteps it, and Dave Fulton face plants right on the mat outside the ring. Pritchard now in full control. Good Lord. That was nasty. I'm just glad Fulton's back on his feet and seems to be okay, because that could have easily been a concussion, some sort of neck break or issue, compression to your back, all kinds of things that could happen from that landing, as he just went face first. Referee had to count at 8. Pritchard threw him back in. Oh, there's the knee right to the face. As now Pritchard going up to the top rope again. What's he got in mind here? Oh, he's going for the Alabama Jam. Misses it as Fulton rolls out of the way. Super kick. Big slap to the side of the face. And now Fulton in control after the missed leg drop off the top rope. Fulton now. Oh! That's got to break your ribs. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and Pritchard kicks out. I'm surprised he doesn't have several broken ribs and internal bleeding after taking that splash by Fulton from the top rope. But Pritchard back on his feet again, going after Dave Fulton. Right hands by Pritchard, and now knees to the midsection. If Pritchard is hurt, which he's got to think he is, he is using it to fuel his anger right now at Dave Fulton, because this attack has been relentless. And he has definitely taken up the aggression a notch here as he goes up to the top. What's he looking for? Alabama Jam, 3/4 of the way across the ring. Is that going to be enough to put him away? 1, 2, 3. Dr. Tom Pritchard gets the win. I don't know how he did it, but good Lord.
Here is your winner, Dr. Tom Pritchard.
The Heavenly Bodies once again showing why they are who they are and why they are the tag team champions. So we'll see what happens next week. But as for this week, that is all she wrote. Thanks for coming. You guys have a great night. And in the words of our, well, let's see. Hold on now. What do we got next week? We got the big IC title match. And who knows what else we'll have. Maybe Crusher will be in action. Maybe we'll get a cash in. Maybe, who knows? But for right now, that's it. And in the words of our good friend Arn Anderson, it's been your pleasure. So long.